Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So I should have a really exciting one for you all today. We're going to discuss the newest YieldMax fund, which I believe is going to go public tomorrow. It's ticker symbol ULTY. So let's go into the prospectus and find out everything we can about this one. Let's see now. So I have, as of February 16th, we're going to go in detail here into the prospectus. And this is going to be for ticker symbol ULTY. Now, I know as much about this as you all do, which is probably zero at this point. Well, I know a little more than zero because I know the ticker symbol, or we all know that now, right? But we're going to learn together during this video. Um, okay, so yeah, ticker symbol ULTY. This is going to be the YieldMax Ultra Option Income Strategy ETF. Oh, and of course the Control F is going to find the ULTY letters in the word difficulty. It's not quite what I was looking for. Um, but anyway, so yeah, it's let's see here. That's no fun. Okay, well this is statement of additional information. Bear with me here. Okay, let me see which one I'm actually sharing here. Oh, wow. Look who's on. I think I know who this is. I think you changed your name. Let me read some comments here while I kind of recalibrate. Space helmet. I actually deserve a space helmet on this one because I'm not as prepared as I usually am. Can't you all tell I'm like usually really prepared and sometimes you notice a difference? Or do you? Greetings. Been waiting for this. Yeah, I've been waiting for you all. I miss every time I am not live streaming, I miss you all very dearly. Uh Premium Pimp. Should that be my new channel name? Someone told me I should come up with a new channel name, but don't you all like the concept of the coach and all that? I mean, I don't want to change all of that up. But anyway, let's see what we got here in this prospectus. The prospectus actually mentions the ticker symbol ULTY a few times here. So let's go through it. We've got overview of options terminology. We've got a lot of disclaimer stuff. Um, let's see. I wanted to do a video on this Monday, but I haven't found too much info on it. It requires a lot of in-depth research, like doing Google searches, which sometimes I did Google search Monday, by the way. Check this one out. We're going to learn something here. The management fee, we have a unitary management fee and a fee waiver, apparently, because after the fee, let me zoom in case you all are watching it on your phone or get out your bifocals or something. Let's see here. Okay, I zoomed in a little bit since I'm such a nice guy. Um, Believe it or not, like I've said before, not everybody thinks I'm a nice guy, which is funny. Um, YieldMax Ultra Option Income Strategy ETF. The management fee is going to be 1.24%. Uh, After the waiver, I don't know what the waiver is, but apparently it waives 10 basis points, which for those of you that don't know, is basically on the decimal, it's like 0.10 equals 10 basis points. I like to use these big words so that I sound like I know what I'm talking about. Just kidding, I actually do, believe it or not. Okay, so of course Jay is the manager. Brokaw, wasn't that like Tom Brokaw? Mick Brokaw, portfolio manager of Subadvisor. There's a lot of information in here if you want to take the time to read it. Probably a boring read. It's like, those contracts you sign where it's you sign well, basically you're doing that when you buy in, you're acknowledging that you've read and carefully researched everything you invest in, which everybody does, right? Okay, let's see. Look, taxes, our favorite subject. Tax considerations, taxes on distributions. The fund intends to pay out dividends and interest income. It intends to. If any monthly they distribute net realized capital gains to its shareholders for federal income tax purposes, distributions of net invested income are generally taxable as ordinary income or qualified dividend income. So there you go. Nothing really new here. Let's see now. Um, what's this one? General info about the trust, risks, ETN. me see something here. Statement of additional information is not a prospectus, should be read in conjunction with the prospectus for the YieldMax. Anybody know where that is, or does it exist yet? Dated February 19th, as may be supplemented from time to time. Okay, we got that one. I don't really care about this one. The fund offers and issues shares at their net asset value. Let's see here. There's the detail info on the fee breakdown. Fourth Amendment to Investment Advisory Agreement to add following series. Wow, even the funds have amendments too. How about that? Ultra Option Income Strategy ETF and MSTR. Those were filed the same day. Defiance. Oh, we got to go over Defiance too. We'll do that in another video. Opinion and consent of counsel. And we get an ad for Interactive Brokers, just what you think you would get when you click on the consent and counsel link, right? This is Street Insider. Okay, let's see here. What else do we have as far as information on this fund here? Let's see. So as far as I know, this one is going to be going public tomorrow. Could be huge. Okay, no comment there. Coach, you need to highlight it for. I just did. Retire on Devs actually reads the prospectus before he starts a live stream and looks confused. I could do that too. I actually put on a very confused look on my videos. I'm a great actor, as they say. Haven't you noticed that before? Pump hand is strong. You guys are funny. So it's like you two haven't both been on a live stream in a long time. Let's see. Piles and piles. Making a cat. Oh, we are going to start covering options soon. It's so funny. I'm kind of squandering my time off here. I should have like 10 videos out by now. Let's see here. Why do you cringe when I say coach? Coach is my social media alter ego. I don't get it. That's like who I am now. It's like a persona. Can't really change it. Um, okay, let's see. We're caught up on comments here. It's a bummer because it seems like the prospectus isn't telling us a whole lot here. This is ULTY, the Ultra Options Income, which means it has to be a great dividend, right? Given the name. The wheel. Yeah, I mean, you guys are doing really good. Why don't we just do another video where we go over you guys' options trades? I'll do that one. I could explain it, but it would hurt your feelings. You can do that. I have a thick skin. I mean, you've told me a lot as it is. Go ahead, private message me. Coach is the least cringeworthy moniker, and YouTube find it. Well, thank you for that. See, some of you get it. What yield are we expecting from this? I have no idea, but luckily I'm in possession of advanced financial forecasting equipment such as the 8 ball, which, although it is highly advanced, it doesn't give me specific numbers, but I can ask the direction. It's like a poll. You know how a poll gives you like the direction or like which candidates where? Well, this gives me, it can give me a good barometer on direction. So I can ask it this: is the yield going to be great from the ULTY fund? And it says yes. Oh, it's hung up actually. It says yes, definitely. So there you go. There you have it. It's going to be a great yield. So definitely can take that one to the bank, right? Of course, that's a bit of a joke. You all that are regulars get my sense of humor. Any Big J update? He'll be on the 12th. I'm probably going to keep it vague on the time because we had some interesting stuff happen with other channels last time. I probably will allow. I probably will announce the time within the next week or so. If anyone else wants to live stream, they can. And we might have a surprise or two also. Read the other filing I sent. It shows Lewis's and Hedges instead of Lewis and Clark. It shows Lewis and Hedges. REITs. Well, you sent the Meet Kevin ETF. Where is Uncle Mike? Who's Uncle Mike? I don't know what you got. Oh, here's you're talking about Mike. So real quick, so I joined who is it? Debt Slaves Discord, and Mike was on, but like as soon as I joined, he like stopped talking. I was looking forward to talking to him. Yeah, you too. Glad you're back on. Okay, what other link are you telling me to pull up here, Hoffman? Oh, there's Mike. Speaking of Mike, Coach, did you find out how to make 2,000 a day in premiums? Yeah, I know how. I haven't done the video on it yet. It's not about premiums. It's about I've given you guys the basic idea. It's earnings plays like before the earnings come out. Nvidia is a great example. I showed you all if you had bought those, that was like a $500,000 gain. Well, we ought to just have you on, Hoffman. We've been asking you to be a guest on the podcast for months now. We're waiting for you to have that on or to come on for sure. Can't wait to see Jay tell us everything is working as planned. Yes, some of your questions in the Discord, I'm gonna have to keep those away from him. Those are a little some of the things you all are asking aren't gonna make the cut. But yeah, we'll see. He's definitely a good interviewee for sure. What about the other 9 months of the year? What did we say, 3 months? Oh, Dubrovnik. I don't even know where that is, and I'm supposed to be good with geography. Is that, like, somewhere in Russia? I'm just assuming any name that ends in, like, NIK is, like, a Russian name. Trust the plan. Well, that's what we wanna do, right? Okay, so, what were we actually talking about here? ULTY, right? Um, I get it confused. There's a stock called, like, Ulta Beauty or something. That was a good one. I get this confused with that one. So let me see. They're keeping this one under wraps or something. So ULTY. I want to say this has to do with Bitcoin or something. There's another website I found, but it reminds me of it's like the Onion, but it's for finance. It's kind of like a joke. It starts in Spanish. Let's just do this. You know what? Heck with it. Let's just show this one because I think this fund is actually going to be in options. Or is it? Oh, you know what? You might actually be right. Does anybody have any links for me on this? Because I've been Googling, and I knew it was Croatia. It's where they filmed King's Landing, isn't it? And you can tell because it's like the skyline looks almost the same, minus the castle and the dragon. Croatia. Yeah, see, I knew that. I knew that. Hoffman, my parents live 20 minutes from there. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's right. You're from that area, right? By the way, just real quick, I actually have some friendly advice for Kumair. His channel trailer, I don't know if he ever watched Game of Thrones or not, but his channel trailer is the dragon from Game of Thrones, um, and the Golden Company, which actually gets annihilated in the show. So I'm not sure the correlation there, but you might wanna fix that. Just saying. Friendly advice. After you're done live streaming my Jay interview, of course. I say it has to do with covered calls, ETFs with a hedge. So what was the Bitcoin one? I'm confused. I'm kind of acting like Biden here. I'm like all discombobulated and confused. Um, by the way, that little video I posted was just satirical. I feel like I lost a few people on that one, but it was funny. Like honestly, the Italian channel that did that, that's like how our SNL used to be here back when they were really good. Anyway, so don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, don't want to ruffle any feathers or anything like that. So yeah, this one actually, thank you for the pointers here. This one is going to be like the YMAX, except it's where the YMAX is basically a fund of funds. This is a covered call on the 30 other funds, which I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. It's going to be interesting. A Song of Ice and Fire. You all want to see something really cool for you Game of Thrones fans here? So I'm notorious for buying stuff and never reading it, but look what I've got. Look what I've got here. This is like isn't this cool? This is like the visual history. And one thing I like doing when I buy books, I like books with a lot of pictures because they're a lot easier for me to read. Like if the book has like a 50% like picture to word ratio, I like reading that. And I feel like in a way, books with a lot of pictures are they count as reading a lot of words because a picture does, after all, paint 1,000 words. But anyway, not to get off topic here, but this one's really cool. It has like the visual history of Westeros here. I got my camera kind of blocked out, so it's kind of not going to show it. But isn't that cool? That's like one of those. Who was it? The Greyjoys, like one of their ships. So anyway, since you all are talking about Game of Thrones, I thought I would show that up there. Um, one of many books I buy that I don't read, but I do look at the pictures at least. Pull the tab and the dragon moves. What dragon moves? Does it have pop-ups? Need. You have books 1 to 5. I have those somewhere too. I haven't read them. Like I said, I try to stick with stuff with a lot of pictures in it. Sothorios, if you say so. Okay, I'm rambling on here. Let's see. Okay, I'll show this one. What YieldMax ULTY could be. What's this Meat Baby Doge? Oh, just what we need. Hey, that'll get the kids into investing, right? I'd rather them look at that than that. What is that baby shark stuff? That was annoying. Normies need content too. See, this website's like a joke. It says what YieldMax ULTY could look like, and it's talking about Bitcoin. So it's not that. I believe it's going to be a fund of funds, but what I'm reading here in the prospectus, of course, there's no pictures in the prospectus, so it's a tougher read for me. Um, but I didn't see anything about the strategy or anything like that. But anyway, so that's the deal. I believe this is going to start trading tomorrow, which let me look again and see if we have let me look and see if we actually have it showing up on any of our apps here. Let's see, ULTY. No, we don't. Anyway, so that's what we know at this point. We have a prospectus for it. Definitely read that on your own time. Um, Ticker symbol ULTY. It is going to be based on, it's going to be like a covered call of all the other covered calls, which that's really interesting because now you're talking derivative of a derivative, which brings back flashbacks of the mortgage-backed securities from 2008 and 2009 that crashed the economy last time. Let's see, Hoffman. The prospectus keeps sending you to YieldMax site, but the site doesn't say anything. I know. I need to give Jay a call and find out. Since I have Jay on speed dial, I need to give him a call. Um, did they just post it as I started my video? They must have been watching me and realized that I needed the link. So let me go. And don't they call it X now, by the way? Which is funny because if you think about it, if you worked for Twitter, which is now called X, you're an X employee. Get it? That sounds kind of bad because that sounds like like they fired you. You're an ex employee. No, you're actually an ex employee, right? Anyway, I hope the Twitter link has a lot of pictures because I don't want to be reading a lot of words. All right, let's see. Let's do this here. Twitter. Do I have to sign in? I hate signing in. Is it their Twitter page? It comes up with something. I don't want that. Darn it. Somebody put something in the Discord quick. Help the coach out here. Throw me a lifeline. Um, anyway, or you all can just keep listening to me make jokes, which that's always fun. By the way, so Skrobaka, there was a Skrobaka sighting. He was back on the Discord. Like, I saw him a week ago. He said he's just been busy with life and stuff, but we were worried about him because I think he went all in on YieldMax like back in August. So we were worried that something happened to him. YieldMax ETFs. If anyone cares to really quick post the link because I can't sign on to Twitter right now. I have a business account on there that I don't use. Let me try this here. Y'all are gonna make me sign on to my frickin' Twitter here. I don't even remember my password. Usually my handlers do this for me. Okay, let's see. So we do know that. At least we know there's a fund called ULTY and it's debuting tomorrow. Let's see here. Oh, I just heard the ding in Twitter. Oh, I got my password right the first time. Okay, now that I'm signed in, by the way, let me do this here. I'll go ahead and promote some of my other socials. Why did I leave this comment up? I give Hoffman enough attention as it is, or at least I think I do. Oh, thank you. You are the MVP. Okay, so let's do this here. Let's share, and then I'll show real quick. Let's see, what do I want to do? Flip a coin. Oh, Hoffman knows my password, darn it. You're not supposed to give it out to everyone. Come on, man. You're not supposed to give my password out to everyone. Okay, here is my Twitter that I started when I started the channel. We've got an ad for Frontier Fios, which, by the way, that's another thing. I negotiated my bill in half. I just called and said, "Hey, look, there's, you raised my price. I need this. I need this to drop to what you're advertising," and they did, just like that. They said, "Oh, you're that coach guy on YouTube, right? Oh yeah." And I heard this in the background. Oh, yeah, cut his price. It didn't quite go like that, but pretty much you get their retention department, and they will, they will end up matching their offer because they don't want to lose customers. Anyway, let's see here. So I am signed into my Twitter, and the cat's out of the bag. Hoffman gave the password away. So, here we go. Can you all see my screen here? Okay. Let's see. YieldMax ETFs, Ultra Option Income Strategy is launching on Thursday, February 29th. Why is ULTY different from covered call ETFs? The other ones holds a portfolio of covered call strategies, not a covered call on a portfolio of securities. So, like I said, derivative of a derivative. Let's see what we got here. We'll probably come up with all mentions of this. Some say a basket of covered call ETFs. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to follow YieldMax on here. How about this? I'm going to follow it with my coach's account. There we go. Coach is a follower, an influencer, and a follower. Just keep adding titles to the resume, right? Okay. Some say a basket of covered calls generates more income than a covered call in a basket. I don't even know what that means. YieldMax Ultra Option Income Strategy is coming to 29 on leap year, by the way. Happy leap year, by the way, for those leap year birthdays. ULTY holds a portfolio of up to 30 covered call strategies, each on a US listed security. Okay, so they're not going to be covered calls on the YieldMax funds themselves, but on a what am I trying to say? Like a bag of a mixed portfolio of US stocks. Hopefully Nvidia is on the list. Now that we have that, let's go to the screenshots in Discord here. I haven't forgotten. Oh, see that, Hoffman? You post this picture, and then sure enough I end up getting onto Discord. I'm just all over the place, aren't I? Coach, are you getting married? What makes you think that? I don't usually show the wedding ring. Did I show it on a video? Did I give myself away? I must have given myself away. Darn. I got to be more discreet. Coach, since you're following Kamir's footsteps is Oh, I see. I see. Look at you all here. You all are something else. YMAX will not be holding it. Well, then there you go. Doesn't that make you want to buy in? I can't disclose that that's top secret info, but I try to keep the wedding ring hidden, because I like to keep social media kind of somewhat separate from the personal anyway. But anyway, let's see here. We got someone called Jet Engine on here. That's funny. That's what I would name my pet. What's the point of doing a live stream when you obviously have done zero research? Well, I do the research live. It's like they say, do it live, right? We'll do it live. You believe he changed his name to Chewbacca? I don't know. I don't know. Well, thanks for putting the picture on my Discord. The thing is, to your point here, Mr. Jet Engine or Mrs. Jet Engine, uh, the point is that I pulled up the prospectus, and it didn't really have a lot of detail. It was light on the detail, and really the Twitter post or the X post had more detail, I feel like, than the prospectus had. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna end it there, and I got a couple other video topics to do, so hang out with me, you all. I'm gonna be doing videos for the next hour or so. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I think I'm gonna call out all of Hoffman's options trades on the next one, and we'll have a couple other ones. So thank you all for tuning in. Take care. Have a great uh, 15 minutes while you're waiting for my next one. See you all soon.